This all started with just gameplay commentaries. Like, how do you go from, hey guys, Wings of Redemption here. My loadout for this video is Stopping Power Pro, Commando Pro, and Marathon. I'm using a UMP. How do you go from that to like girlfriend down on a table in like 15 years? I'm gonna try something new with you guys, okay? I have not checked in with Wings of Redemption in years, and I keep getting fed like Wings of Redemption compilation videos in my recommended videos. I am so out of the loop. I had no idea that the Wings of Redemption lolcow hate content was still like thriving. So now my curiosity has gotten the better of me. I just have to know what's going on in this man's life. What am I watching right now? Is this an official intro?
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
He's got mad because they're driving through Atlanta.
Okay.
He's afraid he's going to get shot because she beats the horn. So he's his arm and that so hard for beeping him, right?
Yeah, so
Wait, he slapped what?
he grabbed her arm.
What is this content?
Well, let me lay the context. I didn't know we were going to talk about
How much money do you think they make from this podcast?
this today, but I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
There's a video, Xylee, that we just watched an hour ago. Twiggy was riding with Jordy and Kelly.
Like, how many subs do they have on lolcow or whatever?
Okay.
And at some point, can I borrow your arm for a second?
Yeah.
At some point, she was driving the car and Wings did this to her, okay? Now, don't get upset.
Yeah, I'm not going to get upset with you.
It was harder than that. That big
Harder than
hear
that.
it. You can
But you
hear it.
can hear it. And he's like, stop! Right? And that alone is not great.
Wait, was this her driving arm?
This is
Yeah.
her driving. Yeah, she's honking the horn. Her arm yanks it loud enough, and I don't know what to make of that video.
So put your body scared he's going to get
You know what this reminds me of? This is like dark internet. This is like dark. This reminds me of Only Use Me Blade content. Is Only Use Me Blade still like, is he still rocking? Wait, what happened to his teeth?
Taylor, do you know where the Only Use Me Blade picture is? His recent smile. Have you seen it?
I think it's on our.
Look at my people on this.
Yeah, it's on our subreddit.
Thank you, Kyle. I think that'll help.
Still, it gets sent to me by MIDI, and somebody in the Discord goes, "You were way too quick."
Oh, wow. Is he still posting? This is from January 24th. It says, Only Use Me Blade returns to streaming.
She say she love me, but I would do now is
Oh boy. I feel like he's going to say a slur. I don't even want to watch that. Man, God, I feel not great right now. Like emotionally, I don't feel well. Like even just glancing into the abyss that is Wings of Redemption and Only Use Me Blade.
shot in Atlanta for her beeping the horn. So he out of his wife. Make it make sense, motherfucker.
Yeah.
How about that?
I need to see this.
No, driving here. Driving here.
What the
hell? Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know. This is breaking. This is brand. I guess the big question right now is what happened yesterday, an isolated incident, or is it a pattern? And even as an isolated incident, it's bad.
Well, it's not isolated
Does Boogie still have that like 19-year-old girlfriend? Is he still rocking with that?
because you have almost.
But even as an isolated incident, one of that would be a very, very bad thing. Within a week, Twiggy films this video and he deleted it for the record. And because he mentioned that it existed, we got him to reestablish it on his camera, like get it back off, because you can do that when it's on camera. You can recover it. And
it's actually so dark when you think about it, because some creators, and I would put Boogie and Wings in the same boat here, some creators figured out that they could actually capitalize and monetize, make money from destroying their own lives. And so they end up leaning into these like deeply, profoundly unhealthy dynamics or relationships with the audience. Like they monetize, somebody said hate, like they monetize other people's hatred towards them. And then they end up like, because of there's this financial incentive now, they end up like leaning into the things that people hate them for. And so it's this like really toxic spiral into just the darkest corners of the internet, where just the worst things are incentivized. What I find upsetting about it is like, I imagine just how I would feel about myself when my head hits the pillow and I'm laying down to go to bed each night. Like, what am I thinking about myself? What are the stories that I'm telling about myself in my own head? It's just so dark to me. It's so dark. It's just the worst aspects of the internet. It's so upsetting to me.
And he did that for us, and we have now all seen it, and I guess the rest of you. That establishes a bit of a pattern.
Mental abuse is just as bad. You can't isolate it. If he did it in front of all these people, he's doing it at home in private. And you know what? He says if there's no mark, it's not a...
Like, who are these people? You know what this reminds me of too is like the Sam Hyde fishbowl stuff. Like that stuff is really weird to me too. Like the fishbowl. Have you guys seen Fishbowl? That stuff? Is it called Fishbowl? That's another thing where I'm like, man, this is Fish Tank. Is that what it's called? Team has always liked whales. Like, who are these people? How did they end up in this podcast? Are they family members of Boogie's or something?
Abuse.
I gotta walk away for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
I'll be back.
I'm sorry, by the way, if that was triggering at all.
I'll be back.
This is a very sensitive topic for pretty much everybody that's in this room, I think. And even if you have not dealt with abuse in your own life, you certainly know someone has. You know the impact that it has on them. Tina, you've seen this video this morning. I want your opinion on it. Out of all the people that should have an opinion on it, I think you're at the top of the list. You're very open about what you've experienced.
It's abuse.
You think that was abuse?
Yeah, he controls her, he abuses her. Period.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she starts, no, don't call me a victim. Okay, why not? That's what you are.
Bro, these streams get crazy views. Actually, no, the views have ticked up quite a bit in the last couple days, I guess because something happened recently.
Sabotaging the brand for a lie that you made.
Yeah.
You're not sabotaging the brand.
You are.
You creating a lie sabotaging the brand.
And you're even calling it a lie. You know?
It's a lie.
You're even calling it a lie.
What part of it is not a lie? What part of it's not a lie?
I did see this clip. I don't think I can even show you because can I show you this on, I feel like it's TOS. He like full on like shoved his and she like fell down on a table.
And why are you getting loud in my face?
Because I can't. Dude,
what the is going on? Was this fake? If it's fake, they're doing a good job because that looks kind of real to me.
To him. I don't know about that.
There's a podcast episode where Keemstar buries Boogie in a ditch and they do his funeral. It's up.
And shut up right now. This topic is way too serious for you to be leading this convo. She probably had to say she tripped because she was scared for her life when the cameras were not on.
That's an opinion that a lot of people share. But what I was going to say is there's an old saying in a lot of these women's shelters, I've heard it before, if your man's hitting you, if he's hit you once, he'll hit you again, and it only ends in one of two ways. When you leave or he kills you. Those are the two options, right? He's hit you once, he'll hit you again. And that sucks. And that sucks because that is the pattern. I can't say for a fact that Jory will ever hit anybody ever again or anything like that. But that's the pattern that has been established.
Absolutely not, because guess what?
You're like, how do you come back from this, right? Like, if you're someone like Wings or Boogie, and I assume the calculus that they've made internally is that this is the only way that they can make money. Like, I feel like that's probably the story that they've told themselves, that they're super committed to this life now because it's all they can do to like support themselves. Like, how would you ever come back from that? How would you ever find a way out of this kind of cycle? How do you go back to like a normal life after something like this? It feels like the longer they do it for, the more impossible it is for them to come out of this like cycle of toxicity. And you know what they need to do? They need to do group therapy sessions. They need to hire an actual therapist to come in. And then like, if they're going to do this kind of content, at least like have it be, I don't even know. Like, I don't know how you would ever come back from this. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but like, how could you get like, how could you do anything for work other than this for the rest of your life? Like it's Yeah, they need to talk to Dr. K, true.
You're personal friends with him. And how does this make you feel knowing this now?
Terrible. Terrible.
Have you seen any of that? How long have you known him?
I've known him for about 2 years, but mostly a working relationship. I've only been in the same room with him.
I hate my life. Why is this annoying or Boogie talking?
Like, what were they even?
You better stop.
Hey,
you better stop. You better stop.
Buy a wig.
We live in a town where people sell wigs.
Just go buy a wig.
But you don't have a car.
Vegeta raised Super Chat, $90.41. Thanks for all the entertainment. Have you guys been following the DSP Keno casino drama? Any chance Keen can wrangle him now that he's desperate and got caught faking his wife's cancer?
Gotta hope so. We haven't had a chance to talk to DSP or Keno or any of those. We don't.
See, you guys are making it look like I'm making it look fake. But when y'all do that little change that creates a lie, people don't believe that the fight was real.
Yeah, but you didn't have to out it.
You didn't have to make the little change. You could just admit it that we paid Becky to come here.
But also, you didn't have to out it. Why did you out it? What was the purpose of you outing it? What was the purpose of that?
What was the purpose?
You know what's even darker is, like, imagine being a regular lolcow viewer. Like, what needs to be going on in your life that you would be a regular lolcow viewer? I don't have any information on their audience, but I'll bet you anything it's like the highest concentration of full-on degenerates of any internet community that exists. Why would you regularly watch this content? Like, there's something deeply wrong with your soul if you watch this for entertainment, right?
What was the change in the thing? Becky would have still screamed in the theater depending on what.
Okay, so what, we're supposed to start the stream and be like, hey guys, just so you know, Becky's here, da-da-da-da. Or
No, you start the stream like this.
This all started with just gameplay commentaries. Like, how do you go from, hey guys, Wings of Redemption here. My loadout for this video is Stopping Power Pro, Commando Pro, and Marathon. I'm using a UMP with a USP Tactical Knife Secondary. And, you know, how do you go from that to, like, girlfriend down on a table in, like, 15 years? Like, that's...
Tina body slammed this nerd already.
And I've already spoken it on the show, so I don't feel like I'm betraying any trust. But honestly, at this point, I don't really care about betraying trust. I think it's okay to put it all out there. Right. And I'm sorry, Jordy, if that's upset.
Boogie's another one, too, where it's like, I feel like Boogie's transition has been even more... Because, like, with Wings, like, it kind of makes sense, you know? Like... Actually, when you think about the kind of personality that Wings was like 15 years ago, and you look at where he is now, you probably like think to yourself, like, yeah, like, you know, I can kind of see it. Like, it's it's like not, you know, he's still kind of Wings, you know. With Boogie, it's like, wasn't Boogie like this super wholesome kind of like, capture your dreams, guys, anything is possible, we just gotta love each other and be nice to each other? Wasn't it like that? Blade has been sober for almost 2 years now, to be honest. He's doing a lot better. How do you even know that? Because I saw something, when I looked up Only Use Me Blade on Twitter, there was a video from January where he did not look sober. Here's an old video from 2012 that Keemstar did, a pizza eating contest between Only Use Me Blade and Wings of Redemption.
We got big man, Only Use Me Blade, competing against Wings of Redemption. This is an eating competition. They got their pizza ready. We got the girls here. Are you gonna win this? Of course. What do you think, Wings?
I think I'm at a disadvantage here. I seen what Only Use Me Blade could do the other day to a calzone. I seen him engulf those Twinkies like a vacuum cleaner, so I don't know.
All right, so you ready?
I got the mental game down.
3, 2, 1, filmon.com. 3, 2, 1, filmon.com. Go, go, go.
You don't have to chew it, you just have to swallow it.
And it looks like Blade taking a monster bite.
Wow.
Half the pizza's gone.
We know what you do with that Twinkie. You could do that with
Wings is coming back.
I'll give up. I can't do this.
Wings, rage quitting. Rage quit. Woo!
Somebody said he's been sober for 2 years, but is this video from January? Because he does not look... I'm gonna mute it. Bro.
But the reality of it is we put it all out there. That's what this show is. It's what we do. Everything I've ever said and done is out there. Savage 2, Tina 2, Mike 2. This is what we do. But we drove to Niagara Falls. Or we drove to Buffalo. Desi's like, we're close to Niagara Falls. Can we go? Yeah, absolutely. We went. and I could barely walk at the time. I'm on my walker, right? Doesn't matter. I make it work, right? Kelly and Joy come in the next day, and Kelly's like, I really want to go to Niagara Falls myself.
I want to know, like, again, I want to know, like, who are all these people and how the did they end up like a part of this project? Like, what are their stories?
Let's go together. And he's like, no, I don't give a about that. It's rocks and water. Who gives a shit? And she's like, yeah, but it's important to me. He's like, I don't give a it's important to you. Yep. He's like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. My legs are sore from the airport. So I encouraged Jordan, go make it work. Nah, I ain't doing that. He ended up staying in the room, napping, screaming to his
Rampage 36. Boogie is the worst character in the LCU. He saw Wings getting all the attention and got jealous, so he had a fake crash out last night. Sociopathic liar. He needs at least 3 punishments.
I mean, my face would say it's not fake, but...
Guys, slow the video down to frame by frame. Kelly did not trip. Wings pushed her.
Yeah,
you can see it clear as day.
We know.
Why did you punch Wings out for that? You just stood there till Kelly cried for you.
To finish the story.
Like, how much are these people getting paid to be a part of this project? That's what I want to know.
She balled her off.
That's Mountain Dew right there. I know Mountain Dew.
And he just wouldn't budge.
I saw a red flag when he didn't give a damn about her. That was a total red flag for me. You do not treat your wife like that.
I agree.
Being together that long, and you just say your birthday don't matter?
Wait.
Been together that long. How long do you think you've been together, bro?
What, haven't you been together a long time?
5-6 years, maybe.
Get a seal.
Yeah, but they live a separate life as a married couple, though.
So initially we were talking about suspending Jordy for like 90 days with the potential path to come back. We're at a point now where I don't know if there is a path back. So as of right now, he's fired off the Locale Live.
Boogie and Tina, please educate.
What the is he gonna do for money? Does he still upload? His last video was 2 months ago. Looks like he's playing.
I don't think so.
Elden Ring
action that Luigi did
for Dark Souls
was needed as much as the conversation that it brought about. If your whole job is to kill people's grandmothers or charge people and put them into bankruptcy because they got into a car wreck and they couldn't justify an ambulance and the ambulance was out of network, that makes you a bad person.
Oh no. He's talking about Luigi.
Just because one is more instantaneous doesn't make one person worse than the other. Lots of blood on his hands.
That was the last time he uploaded something. Boogie's child bride story? What?
Well, hello everybody. Long time no see.
He's still doing commentaries? Is he playing Ghosts here? What a game is this?
Jordan, one of the hosts of Locale Live.
No.
If you're seeing this video as supplementary, I don't make YouTube videos that often anymore, so this is one out usually. But I seen
man still doing gameplay commentaries.
This comment right here pop up on the Locale subreddit, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about it, but since I was one of the third parties that was actually there when this thing happened.
Boogie's child being blackout. Does Boogie has a child?
Now, I normally wouldn't talk about something like this, but cat's out of the bag. This is something that's like, okay, this just makes Boogie look bad, but people are taking this and spinning it in a much...
Oh, does he mean his girlfriend? Is that what they mean?
Like, and don't take what I'm saying as like defending Boogie, especially with like all the things that's happened to him lately. You know, faking a cancer diagnosis, you know.
Who is the audience for this content, you guys?
This viewers how and where to report Jordy Jordan to the nearest Conway, South Carolina violence abuse authorities. Or is this the jurisdiction of Texas Police Report?
There's no one here that messes around with that, you know, men laying hands on females. It's just the Twiggy clip, you know, it's nothing major. He didn't give Kelly a black eye, but it's still clearly he hit her, you know, he like hit her arm and grabbed it like that, you know, enough where she's rubbing it because it hurts. And it's like, you know, we did talk to Kelly and she was like, the only 2 times he ever laid a hand on me is that And then the table incident, and we're
That's
like,
a lie.
like, come on, bro.
There's no way that's the only 2 times. That's the only 2 times that somebody else seen it. That's not the only 2 times.
No.
You don't know what's happening behind closed doors.
So it's just.
Bro, this shit is dark. What the f is going on, you guys?
Wings and Kelly both deserve their situation to be evaluated free of assumption or bias. Straight down the middle, come what may.
That's fair.
I really hate to be that guy, but given the other people that Keem and Boogie have defended associated with, it's clear that this is all theater. I don't think him shoving his was theater. That looked very real to me. Have you guys seen the clip? I don't think I can show you because it's like, I don't know if I can show you because of Twitch TOS or YouTube TOS, but there's a clip of him shoving his girlfriend and it looks very real.
I'm about to spend money I don't want to spend. I don't make a whole lot of money. Back a $10 bill.
Why are you playing?
Dark Souls 2.
Why? You should let me take over chat.
No.
Why?
Wings. Wings never changes. Since the dawn of Richard, he has been crying and blaming all of his life's problems on anything but himself due to narcissism and gluttony. Years on, Richard's life has become an uninhabitable abyss of Pepsi Cola and Wendy's chili boxes. It was in
his defense, Wendy's chili is delicious.
Modular home, Wings was born. And it is here that Wings will die. Because in Trailer 101, no one ever enters and no one ever leaves. Because Wings...
I've been into Wings drama for over 4 years now. I can debate what draws you to this content. I guess it kind of makes sense because I can't look away right now.
Wings never changes.
Bro.
I played it on the Xbox Game Pass, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not paying full price for it. But it's not going to be worth $70 to me. It's a single player game. I can wait till it goes on sale. Are you excited for Christmas? No, because I'm about to spend money I don't want to spend on gifts because my wife is buddied elf. Like if I had my way, I'd buy no Christmas presents. It's not about being the Grinch, dog. It's about being an adult. I don't make a whole lot of money, so I got to ration what I get the best way possible. Dude, every time you donate Thompson, it's going to be towards Kelly's gifts. She's going to get her way. There's no like Jordy ain't going to have to give Kelly money to buy gifts. Dog, why are you pretending to be a moderator? Like what kind of life do you lead, dude? Not only are you pretending to be a moderator, you're sitting here pretending to be a moderator that's usually here. You said Incel Vibes Thompson, these are your boys. Who's pretending to be a mod? The guy with the anime picture. Because you know it's always going to be an anime picture, right? There is no, oh, we're not going to have the anime picture. Like these dudes, these are the type of motherfuckers that call their PC their command center and shit like that. Like it's sad. Well, they don't have to be fat. Like most of them are actually skinny because they live off of like sink water and hot pockets. They won't eat anything else. Messages on super chats can be removed. Like the $2 is still coming my way. I mean, so the insult's got to be on the back of $10 bills. Well, you see me masterfully school this game. I want everybody to know that 672 died like 15 times by this point. I'm not going to be buying Spider-Man 2. I platinum Spider-Man 1, but like honestly, Spider-Man 2 ain't going to happen. I didn't like Spider-Man 1 enough. You coming up later? Yeah, the platinum is repetitive. Like
it's just
anything physical, which I feel like we've made some progress in improving some of that. But bro, like, we're not there. We're not living in.
Dude, we've come a long way since the days of arguing about the merits of camping in Call of Duty. Someone's in Discord. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you finally. So
you said you're a regular Wings viewer?
Yes, I am. For over 4 years, yeah.
What do you get from the viewing experience?
I mean, I'm not a Wings stream viewer. I mean, I occasionally watch his streams when I see there's something happening on the subreddits of PKA or any other things that debate his personal life. But I only watch his highlight clips or anything like that. And everything happened when I don't remember if it was the John DeCoon clip or video, or if it was another content creator that just put the miserable life of Wings of Redemption. And I just watched it and I got trapped in this rabbit hole forever.
And you still keep up with the compilation videos?
Not as much as I'd like to, because most of the content creators are their haters don't make good content. I only watch occasionally Breaking Banquet, and now that what's his name? It's Lumux. Lumux is back, and his videos are kind of entertaining. So I try to keep track of their content every so often. But
you don't find it happened. You don't find it disturbing? When I watch this, it creeps me the out.
Or the highlights.
All of it.
I mean, the highlights are funny because they're edited in a way so it makes it entertaining, like the cuts and the sound effects and everything. But if you watch Wings of Redemption streams by themselves, it's very depressing. It's not something you'd want to watch it voluntarily. Yeah, you don't want to. Mainly in the past, because he does not stream anymore. After Laucal Live kind of made him ascend to another level, like a couple $1,000s a month, he stopped streaming.
Well, now it looks like he's fired. So what the f is he going to do for money?
I have no idea, because when he streamed, he had like a donation goal. I don't know if you have already delved into those kind of details, but he was like, I need to make $1,300 every month, bare minimum. And he had like a donation goal, and if you don't make the donation goal, he would stop the stream. It's like, 15 minutes. If I don't get the donation goal, I'm closing down the stream. And occasionally he did that.
He would survive off of
time is up. No subs, no donations. I'm closing the stream. Yeah.
He would survive off of $1,300 a month before taxes.
Yes. I mean,
Wait, hold on.
It was a crazy count.
Does he own his home?
He does not own his home entirely, because it's not a house. I don't know if you know that, but it's a modular trailer. I don't live in the US, so I don't know what the hell is the difference between a modular trailer and a regular trailer, but it's a modular trailer. It's fixed in a old trailer park somewhere. I don't know where. And his mother owns 75% of the land where the trailer is. And he owns 25% of that. So he claims he owns his property, but in fact, it's his mother's home.
What is this lore? I gotta stop having this conversation.
I want to open your chat. I want to open your chat right now. Let me just put the chat on another window so I can watch.
I don't think it's emotionally healthy for me to continue on this topic, but I appreciate you coming in and elucidating us on the on the background lore here. No, I can't. It's just, this is too bizarre to me. But yeah, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. How much Wings lore have I missed in the last 10 years? Again, I just don't know how you come back from this stuff. Like, I just don't know how you go from all this to having like a life, like a normal life, like a normal, healthy life. It's so incredibly depraved and dark to me. The Only Use Me Blade picture was crazy. The teeth situation is not great.